In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a timed cell fracture animation. In this example, the sphere begins to drop when the animation reaches frame 50. Let's create an icosphere and press F3 to add a cell fracture. If we play the animation, nothing will happen because we didn't add a rigid body physics. We need to select the shattered meshes and type M to put them into a new collection. I'll add the rigid body to the first mesh on the list and copy them to the rest. Do you remember we used to put mesh as the shape when we were adding active rigid body? I'll show you what happens when the components are set to mesh. We need to do two things to prevent the mesh from exploding like that. The first thing to do is using the default shape, know the mesh. The second thing to do is changing the scene properties rigid body world settings. If we don't do that, the mesh will never fall down as one. Please select the active collection. It took some time to figure this out. If we use the mesh as the shape, the components will explode, even after changing the rigid body world setting. Let's create a plane, rotate it, and give it a passive rigid body. It looks like the rigid body active was automatically added to the mesh. Then how do we create a timed cell fracture animation? We can animate this dynamic setting to enable itself at frame 50. This plane was selected as well because it's in the same collection. The mesh is not dropping, because the rest of the meshes are not animated. This is how we copy the animation data. For some reason, this mesh's passive rigid body setting was lost and I had to recreate the plane. This is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching.